Welcome to the channel, everybody. I'm NamelessKing, and today we're going to discuss the revolutionary GRASP system, how to take your sales to the next level and upgrade your work and life game. It isn't just about some sales technique. GRASP is all about bringing mental and motivational strategies together that ensure professional success with personal growth. Let's dive right in. What is GRASP? GRASP is a motivational and improvement system for nurturing the behaviors that make it easier and vastly more productive to excel in your sales and in your life in general. Just think of it as the cherry on the cake of all the knowledge you've gotten so far, that touch that you feel makes everything easier and better to go through. Implement GRASP into your daily routine, and you will notice the effect it has on your job and personal life. What's different about GRASP? Basically, GRASP is the development of a frame of mind amenable to improving and resilient. This comes under the realization that success in sales is not about just knowing techniques, it's more adopting the right mentality and behaviors in order to facilitate long-term growth and satisfaction. So, why is GRASP so important? The selling world is cluttered with dangerous, if not lethal, behaviors. Slicing through these to apply your valuable time to only the most relevant activities will make a critical difference. In the end, GRASP will provide you with mental tools to increment the quality of the work, and hence the life. Of course, this is a system to be implemented in the early stages of your journey and for long-term success. Think about the psychological battles salespersons have to handle every day: rejection, competition, and pressure from targets. Without the right mindset, these challenges might start to feel insurmountable. GRASP helps you create that resilient mindset, equipping you with the psychological wherewithal to keep you moving and focused on your goals, no matter what obstacles may come your way. Now let's break this down and look at the details about what GRASP is and how each key part can help you succeed in selling. Getting with the right people. For success in sales, you don't bank on just your skills, but equally on your network. Cultivate relationships with people who will support and challenge you positively. Being surrounded by positive people can play a huge role in the stimuli of motivation. Imagine being part of a hyper-motivated, uber-supportive sales team. That is the environment for continuous improvement and collaboration to nurture and thrive. Collaborate with colleagues on the same wavelength to share insights, obtain valuable constructive feedback, and keep the drive alive through the toughest of times. The mentors and role models could be the managerial and motivational influences from within the network for better blazing your trail up the career ladder. Responsibility. You need to take responsibility for what you do and what comes out of it. Being responsible puts you in control and leads to a self-made way to succeed. Responsibility is about taking control. The requirement includes responsibility not only for your successes but also for your failures, and learning from them. It is almost second nature in sales that when things go bad, you will be forced to point fingers. With a responsible mindset, one takes failures as lessons learned. By analyzing what went wrong, you will know how to fix the mistake. Hence, you will be in a better position to design ways of avoiding similar pitfalls. This proactive approach not only improves your skills but also gives you confidence. You will be able to have control over the outcome. Appropriate behavior. Appropriate behavior means adopting behaviors that uplift your mind and stature. When you act as if you are one tier above, you become confident and competent. This principle allows you to make sure you reflect professionalism no matter where you are in life. For instance, if your goal is to become a sales manager, start being the character and attitude of a manager. That means take charge, set the example, and always seek opportunities to improve. By doing that, not only will you get the respect of being a leader from your team members, but that will set you up to be the logical next hire for a promotion when it opens. Set the pace. Establish a rhythm for your work. Make sure you keep a steady and manageable pace and that you can complete all necessary work without suffering from burnout. This requires very good planning for your tasks and their prioritization, with a good balance between work and rest. Sales are quite a pressurized job and most times come with very challenging targets. One falls into the trap of pushing oneself to extremes to reach these targets. Most of the time, this ends up in burnout. High productivity, sustainable pace sets a stage for achieving high performance, either personally or in professional life. Examples are breaking big tasks into tiny portions that are easily tackled, taking many breaks that help one to recharge, and making sure you set realistic deadlines. Remember, the key to success is not pushing yourself hard at one time but being consistent, and then the pace will help keep you on the move without the risk of your own well-being. P. Profitability. Focus on profit-driving actions. It's not only hard work that is important but also working smart and making all efforts count. In other words, sales profitability is analyzing the activities that make you the biggest bang for the buck in return for your time and resources, and then sticking to these. Use the above to target similar prospects. Customize your pitch to tackle their pain points. It's this laser-like focus that would change your potential opportunities into actual sales and help you achieve more profits in that way. Also, continuously revisiting how you have performed and tweaking based on results achieved and those that were not will enable you optimization of actions for profit maximization. It can help you build a positive attitude, which is one of the greatest advantages of GRASP. The spirit of sales is tough, really tough because of rejections and failures. But if you keep focusing on GRASP, then you would be much better equipped to handle rejection and keep that attitude on a positive keel. For instance, the principle of getting with the right people can greatly influence your state of mind. Being with optimistic and enthusiastic individuals keeps you in an optimistic state of mindset toward the achievement of your goals. These people will be helpful, inspiring, and enlightening as you battle your way through your obstacles toward motivation. GRASP also nurtures self-motivation, since one comes to take responsibility for whatever they execute and the results yielded. If responsible by oneself for the accountability measures, then one will be motivated more toward the goal to get there. In addition, ownership tends to lift one's sleeves and go the extra mile since success lies with the individual. Moreover, pacing makes you motivated. There is no burnout. In this regard, if you can apportion the amount of work over time and take micro-pauses at the right time, then your performance remains high in terms of quality and motivation over a prolonged time. This will ensure that you will remain enthused and driven regardless of what kind of task you are doing. The principle of appropriate behavior, on the other hand, helps you to build your confidence as if you were one level higher than you really are. It helps you in acquiring the skills and behaviors that you would carry with yourself at the next level. As one starts to display these characteristics, the change it brings to their life in relation to self-confidence and competence are just remarkable. For example, if you behave as though you are the sales manager, you are simply going to automatically acquire leadership skills and a way of strategic thinking. This will not only place you for the future, but it will also heighten the confidence you have at the present moment. You are going to feel capable and empowered because you are going to have the skills and the frame of mind for success at a higher place. Finally, focusing on profitability allows you to fine-tune the approach to concentration and efficiency. It points out the activities that are obviously the drivers of your returns, and then one can put his time and resources right. This allows you to have a focused approach, concentrate and expend your resources where you get the best returns. This means that you are always working on the things that mean the most to your productivity and results. You can, for instance, already tell whether certain type clients will likely yield the best of sales. You can then channel most of your marketing resources into seeking them. This system will not merely rise your efficiency but as well your profitability. You will ensure through the constant review and formulation of any strategy that you are always working smart to make every effort to count. Now that we've taken a close look at the GRASP principles and how they impact your career in sales, let's consider how the very same principles can be used to enhance your life more generally. This principle squarely applies to personal life as well as professional life. Working with the right people will improve psychological well-being. Being surrounded by positive, supportive people will improve your psychological well-being. These are the relationships which will give emotional support, enhance your feelings, and create the sense of fitting most essential for a happy and fulfilling life. For example, one can have the feeling of support and motivation by creating strong relationships with family and friends who believe in their values and goals. They will be of mature counsel, find ways the individuals will be helped out of their challenges, and share their little successes with their buddies. In return, one will get satisfaction and fulfillment in the personal aspect of life. Holding oneself responsible for the actions and the results takes a good principle towards growth. You will be aware of your weaknesses and your strengths. It makes you want to be better every time, aiming for excellence in everything. For example, in taking responsibility for your health and well-being, you will develop habits that make you healthier and lifestyle choices that are better for you. This may include establishing fitness goals, following a balanced diet, and taking time for yourself. It confers on you the ability to be responsible for your health, which leads to a life full of energy, vigor, and a higher sense of well-being. The principle of appropriateness can also increase your self-confidence and self-esteem outside the work environment. You begin to consider yourself already one step further, and that's how you start to instill the skills and behaviors necessary for most areas of your life. This attitude helps you in gaining confidence and feeling capable enough. For instance, if you want to be a better public speaker soon, begin to act now as if you were already an experienced speaker. This may include practice on a regular basis with feedback, the confident use of body language, and indeed competence, which is a boost to self-esteem and better self-image. Setting the tempo as a rule is what might get an advance in your productivity scale and time management at the personal level. If everything is done in a slow pace, not fast, and in an easy, free manner, you can reach your goals. For instance, if you have a long-term goal of writing a book, fixing a routine for writing would be massively helpful. Decomposing the task into smaller work packages and setting up realistic timescales would definitely keep anyone motivated and focused. This, in turn, ensures that you are progressing at a steady pace without necessarily experiencing a burnout, thus finally achieving your goal. Finally, the profitability might take you to financial freedom in your personal life. Once you spot the activities that yield the highest, you will be able to make sound financial decisions to ensure you maximize your earnings. If you are interested in maximizing your savings, for example, participate in activities that raise high amounts, investing in stocks or establishing a side business. By continuously revisiting these strategies and keeping your efforts optimized, you are sure to see financial stability and success. In sum, GRASP is not a system, it's a mindset that will pull you always in the direction of the next levels of mastery with sales and self-improvement. Use these principles as part of your daily life, and just see what happens to your professional and personal lives. Success in selling and personal life does not just happen with hard work, it comes from working with the proper mental attitude and behaviors that prepare one for growth and satisfaction in the long term. If you found value in this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment in the area below. On to Sales Mastery, let's do this. Thanks for watching.